This is a reading for Aquarius for the month of September. So first of all, a good shuffle. Please don't forget to like the video. It really does help the channel to grow and I can get out there a bit more. And also, if you relate to anything in the reading, please do leave comments and share. There's also links for personal readings, buy me a coffee. So let's have a look at what's going on and what's going to come up for you. Okay, I do sense you've had a lot on your plate here. There's a strong sense it's been, you know, one challenge after another. You may actually feel defeated, but if you look at the card, there's 2 swords on the ground and you're holding 3 swords in your hands, okay? So the feeling here is that, you know, even though you've lost many battles, you are going to win the war. You are going to come out on top here. I do see some people walking away here. And I do sense these to be so-called friends who were showing up for how they really were. And I get better rid here with them. I'm seeing much water around you. Okay, so I do sense connections to water. So it could be around the sea or around a river or a place you visit. Somewhere close to nature, I feel here. But I'm also sensing something here about some healing which is taking place as well. I do see some clouds here as well, which indicates these issues, these problems, but they are dispersing. Okay, these clouds are going to disperse to reveal the sun which was always there. So it does show you working through some stuff, but the overall energy here is like 1 step back, leap 2 steps forward, or like an elastic band, you pull it back and then when you let go, the elastic band just projects itself forward. So it could well be you're letting go of something here, letting go of some situation which has been holding you back for so long. You've tried so hard, okay, you've tried so hard, but if you don't try, then you're going to get nowhere. You know, that's the energy here. You've got to fail so many times and then you will succeed. If you don't try, you can't fail, but as soon as you try, you failed a few times, but quite clearly it shows you coming out on top here. It's interesting. This is the twin flame card for me, okay? So I do sense this twin flame connection around you, which is apparent, okay? So don't forget, a twin flame is much stronger than a soulmate. It's your divine soulmate. It's the other half of your soul. Scientists have done an experiment like with a particle. They cut it in half one side of the universe, the other side of the universe, pull on one, has the opposite effect on the other. So there could well be a lot of pushing and pulling, blowing hot and cold, because these types of connections are never easy, because on one side you have this beautiful connection, but on the other side you have the challenges which go with it, which could well be around a third party or around some distance between the two of you, or complications. Yeah, I mean, you're always together in a spiritual sense, okay, but in a physical sense, emotional, there could well be some distance here. You know, the bridge needs to be gapped. That's what I get here, and that's why you're kind of sort of going through these challenges. There's like these lessons which are being learned, and then once the clouds have cleared, the blockages have cleared, then you can come back together in a physical sense. So if I just look back slightly, I do sense there's been a lot of healing which has taken place here, okay, which was very evident actually from, you know, the water here. You know, it shows you lying down and these 3 swords coming down, okay, so it's very intrusive. So it's like it's been one challenge after another challenge after another challenge here. I do see the stained glass window for connection, so there could be a place of worship which you visit. It can also indicate some candles which you've been burning, incense, just putting out these intentions, these prayers, these wishes to the universe. But if you look just beneath, there's this sword in a horizontal position, which indicates that healing is taking place here. You know, it's non-intrusive. It's about more peace of mind, more contentment. And in fact, once a mind settles, the emotions settle, and then you just allow what's yours to come in. I do sense there's been a lot of psychological hurts here. There's a lot of looking back to stuff here. Yeah, we all have these bad memories, okay, but there's not a pill which you can take which will make you forget these, not permanently anyhow. So it could well be around some childhood memories or around a relationship situation. Something clearly went wrong here, okay? There's a lot of looking back, holding on to the past here. However, you know, if you look at the card, these sticks in the ground appear like the bars to a prison, but you're actually holding a stick. So even though in one way it's showing you holding on to something, if you turn around, there's actually a gap between two of the sticks. So it's saying it's in your hands, it's in your hands, okay? You can choose to look back, or you can choose to look forward, but I do sense there is this breakthrough coming up for you here, okay? Also, the number 9 is about manifestation as well. So it's very much about all these wishes, all these prayers, intentions you put out are going to start to manifest once you let go, once you allow things to open up. I do feel there was an outpouring of emotions recently. Something reached a head here, okay? I do sense that a whole can of worms was opened. Something come out of the woodwork, okay? But what I get is better out than in. And even though initially it caused a lot of distress and a lot of upset and anxiety, long term it's better. You know, it's a bit like a dam. It's been building up, and it kind of, it bursts, okay? Something bursts here, okay? So initially it's all over the place, and then it's going to calm down. I do sense movement here, okay? In fact, I was feeling it here as well. So it's very much about movement. It could be around the house, or home or house movement, or some changes around the home. It's also about, there could well be a holiday or a trip coming up for you. But more than anything, it's about a victory around a situation. Okay, there is going to be this triumph coming up for you. You are going to get on top of things. You are going to win the war, even though there's been lots of battles which you've lost. It's also about more balance as well. So it's very much this energy that all the time, all the effort you put into a situation is going to come back in equal measure. So the advice really is to focus on the abundance. Okay, if you start to focus on the abundance, you'll start to feel more confident within yourself. Okay, you're also going to gain more energy as well. Whereas if you focused on the lack, then it zaps up your energy. Okay, it just destroys your motivation. Okay, there's also something here about either a new stage within a relationship or even a new relationship coming up for you. But I do see this white dove here, so I do see it connected to this twin flame connection which showed up earlier. I do sense this toxic influence around the whole situation, okay? I get feminine energy, but it could be male or female, but someone who's very toxic, someone who's like this thorn in your side here, okay? Either they're younger than you. If they're not younger, then they're certainly shown to be extremely immature as well. But what I sense here is this like, this line in the sand, just drawing a line in the sand, just moving away from this person once and for all. So either you deal with them differently or you just walk away. It's just things can't carry on the way they've been going. Something needs to be changed here. Something here about your weakness is your strength. Okay, you've been holding on to something for far too long, and you may actually feel that you're being strong, where in fact you're not. It's more perhaps like sort of stubbornness. But what I feel here is this kind of sort of just letting go once and for all. You realise that it's finished, that it's over, that it's time just to let go and move forward from this situation. With the number 8 on the card, it's extremely karmic. So it's like Groundhog Day. It's like you've been going over the same day, or the same thing, just over and over again, just repeated experiences here. But like Groundhog Day, you are learning within that same day, and it's getting to a point now where you learn so much that you manage to actually break free from this day and into something much better. Very positive. I do see you being more in touch with your spiritual side, with your inner god or goddess here. It's also a strong sense of more balance as well. I'm being given the letters actually B and J, which is shown on the card as well. There's also something here about some secrets that are going to be revealed to you, which are going to help you in your quest. I feel this on the earth plane. So again, something's going to come out of the woodwork. So even though initially it's quite challenging, it's actually going to help you. But also from the spiritual plane as well. So do watch out for the signs such as repeated numbers, synchronicities, and feathers. So don't forget to like, to share, to comment. There's also links if you'd like to buy me a coffee or for a personal reading. Thank you.